この番組はグランのスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Hey folks, I'm huddled under a blanket because it's really cold outside, and this is the October Bokksu. Let's see what we have inside, shall we? Our theme this month is... Okay, so Prefecture Passion, starring Seiko Morimoto and Haruto Watanabe. I don't know where that came from. I'm just in love with this artwork and this color design. It puts me in mind of a drink we used to have when I lived elsewhere in England called Rio. Pretty awful drink, but really nice designs. So let's move that over there. As always, we have the little Bokksu card in there as well, saying thank you for the purchase. Now, I'm going to go to this one first, because immediately my eye goes to this one. This right here is two things at once. Don't pick that up. This right here is blueberry gummies, because that's what that says, blueberry gummies. And usually stuff like this is grape flavored, but I don't think I've ever had blueberry flavored. So yes, I am definitely down for wanting to try that. I'm also trying not to describe things as interesting. Let's see how well I do before I completely slip up. This one is also a flavor that I can read. This one here is curry. And that looks and kind of feels like crisps, potato chips. It's something we have in England around Christmas time. You get them in like snack selections. I don't like the ones we have in England because they tend to be like smoky, nutty flavored, but curry, yes, I am down for that. And back to the box, we have Uji Sencha Tea bag. I really like the design on this one. Look at that, the little maple leaves and the acorns. That's just putting me in mind of Animal Crossing and how hard it is to find these just to make the seasonal recipes. Whoop, calm down, camera. We good? We're good. Alright. What is that? This one looks like it says melon or something, but it's not going to be melon bread because I see it here in English. Although it feels like melon bread. Oh goodness, is this melon bread? Do I have the actual thing instead of making my own over and over again? Not that I'm complaining, because melon bread is my favorite recipe. I love making it. I'll have to show you one day. So this looks pretty good. And fun thing, when Japanese snack food talks about melons, they generally mean this sort of honeydew or cantaloupe style. If they mean watermelon, they have their own word for that. I believe it is Suika. I will have to double check my work. There we go. Thank you for double checking my work, me in the future. Moving on. This guy. I don't know what this is. It looks like, if we can see that, kind of like grapes or something. But it's hard. So maybe that is, I don't know, potato puffs? I'm going to put it up in the captions. I'm so glad I have future me fact-checking my work. Okay, let's see what else do we have. I'm going to go. I see the word Frito-Lay in here, which I had always thought was just an American company, but apparently not. Also, this says Mike, so what? Yeah, Mike. Mike Popcorn. Yuzu flavored Mike Popcorn. Okay. This one right here has just gone straight to the top of me wanting to put down my camera and try eating this right now, because Yuzu stuff is great. I've discovered this through Bokksu, and I've been cooking with it as well. I've shown you some of the pictures of that. I've shown the group some of the pictures of that. Amazing. Ah, I really want to try that now. But I won't. I will see what else we have in the box. We have three of these red boys. And it's, well, I was going to say, it's got apple in it, but you can tell because there's a picture of an apple in it. But down here it says Ringo, so it's apple, almond, something. Because I can't read that last word. Furorantan? Well, thankfully Magic Crayon is here to correct my pronunciation as well. That is what that is. Looks pretty good. Back to the box. We are going to try this pink guy next. And we're going to put it that way. And it is a something pie. That says pie. And I'm going to guess this one is sweet potato, because that kind of looks like a sweet potato little pattern there. I've not really had a great deal of sweet potato things. Like, sweet potato chips are pretty good. I like those. But, I don't know. It will be... Nearly said it. I'm curious to try what this is. There we go. Nice catch, Andy. Moving back over to the box. This is Yuzu again. Yes, it is. Yuzu Souffle. You see, that's what this one says. Yuzu no Souffle. Yuzu Souffle. And that looks to be... I don't want to say like empanadas, because they're supposed to be savoury. Fun fact, I have a Chilean co-worker. I made empanadas for her once and she was like, why are these apples? They're supposed to be meat. She liked them, but got a bit confused. Anyway, back to Japan. I hope that's what this is. It's probably going to be like the pancake stuff with yuzu in the middle of it. And yes, always down for that. Put yuzu in more things, especially if you're watching Bokksu. Thank you very much. Now, back to the box, we have 3 of these little guys, which have nothing on them immediately to identify what they are. So it's over to you, Magic Crayon. There you go, what a help. Isn't that lovely / yeah, delete as appropriate. It's probably going to be great. They're all great. Now we've got 2 or 3 things left, and they are multiples of things. So, for example, this one, which is something soft candy. That's what this guy down here says. Soft candy. Not sure what goma is. That is a word I do not know right now. See, this is the thing with me. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, over here, that says Mike Popcorn. Is that because it's written down there, Andy? No, it's because I read it up there. Well, what does this say? I don't know, Guma soft candy. I don't read that. I'll get there eventually. Next in the box is this, which is, actually I'm displaying these upside down. Let's get that right. Yep, that's another one I cannot immediately read. Oh well. But it looks like dried fruit peel, or it feels kind of like crackers. So curious to see what that is. No doubt I will like it, but we'll see. And last of all, in this box... Oh, I'm lying. We have a third one of these guys. Get your facts right, Andy, before you report on things. What a mistake. Alright, last in the box. We have these guys. This is mochi. That is what that is. What flavor mochi? Nectarine? Question mark? Because Japan tends to not do, like, orange-flavored stuff. It's nectarine and that sort of thing. Or Satsuma, I believe, which is where we get the name. Either way, I will find out what that is when I come to that. And for now, just gonna pan back and show you what we have in this month's box and say what I think about it. And that is that I'm going to put it kind of here, towards the top, but not at the top. because I'm really interested. Darn it! There it is. I'm really interested to see what the yuzu popcorn is like. And if this is melon bread, I'm sold. But I'm still reeling from the Ramune candy. That's the best one so far, even now. Either way, join me next time for one of the winter boxes. That'll be interesting to see. I'm just going to give up and keep saying it now. And until next time,